This is a lesson about addition and carrying. But this addition is only ones and carrying to tens. So we are not going to use hundreds today. To do so, I will use my place value mat, my whiteboard, a dice 0 to 9, and then I'll have blocks that are grouped by tens, so I can make the tens and transition the tens to the tens place. So I start by rolling my dice and saying the number. I have 1, so I only take one of this, which is 1 1. I have 1, and then I am going to put more, which is plus 2, and I take the same color. So I have 1 plus 2. If I add them, I have 3. So 1 plus 2 added are 3. It is important for the kids to see that why the numbers have a place, because we are adding here only ones. So 1 1 to 2 ones, or with 2 ones, make 3 ones. I roll my dice again, and I have 1. So I have 3. I have 3 ones plus 1 more. If I add them, then I have 4. And all of them are in the ones place. Now I am going to start with the ones I have. I have 4 ones. And I am going to roll my dice, and now I have 6 more. So 4 plus 6. And I'm going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 more. 1 2 3 4. 4 plus 6. I put them together, and I see that I made a 10. So this 10 doesn't fit in the ones place. I have to move the 10 to the tens place. So how many ones do I have left? I have 0, 0 ones. And then the 10 comes to the tens place, and I have 1 10. So I have 10 here. I roll my dice again. I have 3 more. So I have 3, but this is a different color, so the students can see that we are forming, every time we make a 10, the 10 have to come to the tens place. So I started with 10. I added 3 more. And the 3 is in the ones place where the 0 was. The 3 doesn't come to the tens place because this is not a group of 10. So the 10 stays in the ones place. Not the 10, the 3 stay in the ones place. So 0 plus 3 equals 3. I have 3 in the ones place, and I still have my 10 in the tens place. Okay, so now I have 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. Now that I have 13, I start with 13. I roll my dice again, and now I have 7 more. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I have 3. I'm going to add 7 more, and then if I put them together, it happens to make another 10. So this 10 doesn't fit in the ones place. This has to come to the tens place, right? So 7 plus 3 equals 10. I move my 10 to the tens place, and I have 0 left, 0 ones left in the ones place. And then my 10 goes on top to indicate that this is going to enter the tens place. So I have 1 and 1. 1 that came and 1 that I have 2 tens. Now I have 2 tens, which means 20. I start with 20. And I roll my dice again, and then I have 6. So I choose any other color, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had nothing, I had 0, and I have 6 now. So 0 plus 6 is 6. And my tens didn't move, so I still have my 2 tens. In total, I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So my next addition starts with 26, which is what I have now. And then I roll my dice, and I got 4 more. So I have 4 more. 26 plus 4, and of course, again, the 4 comes to the ones place, because if I put it here, that is going to tell me that I'm putting 4 tens, and this is not 4 tens, this is only 4. 4 tens would be 40, and this is not 40, this is just 4. So I add them, which means I put them together, and they form another 10. So I carry my 10 to the tens place, and I have 0 ones left. So now I have my 10 on top of the tens I have to indicate that this is going to join them. So I add them by putting them together. So 1 plus 2 is putting them together. I have 3 tens. So my number is 30. I now have 30. 10, 20, 30. I roll my dice again. No, I'm not a 0. And then I get 5. So I start with 30 plus 5. And because this is 5 and not 50, if it would be 50, then it would be 5 tens. But I have only 5. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones go in the ones place. And then I had 0, and now I have 5. It's 5. And my tens didn't move, so I still have my 3 tens. Total, I have 35, which is 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 35. So that is my new number, 35 plus, let me roll the dice, plus 7. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are my 7. And 5 that I already had. My 7 and my 5. I put them together. I add them together. And I can see that I have all my whites, which make a 10. So I have 10, 11, 12. I have 12. But I cannot say I have 12 here. So what I do is that I carry my 10 to the tens place on top of the tens place to show that this is going to join the other tens. And I see that I have 2 ones left. So I put this together. I add them together. So I have 3, and one more is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, which means 40. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. And that is my answer. And I can continue rolling my dice. I have 42 to start. 42 plus 4. Again, this is not 40. If it was 40, it was going to be here. But this is not 40, this is 4. So it goes in the ones place. And then I take my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had 2. I put 4 more. I add them. And then I have 4, 5, 6. I have 6 ones, and I still have my 4 tens. I roll my dice for the last time in this video, and it's 7. So I continue with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. I have 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I didn't write it down here. I'm sorry. 46 plus 7. So I have my 6 on top, and then I have my 7. I add them, so I can see that I have 10, 11, 12, 13. But because this made a 10, I carry the 10 to the tens place, and I leave 3 ones in the ones place. So I indicate that this 10 is about to enter the tens place. So 4 tens that I already had, plus 1 more, is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. And if I want to know exactly how many I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53. And that is the number I have on my addition.